Hey guys, welcome to Snowbreak Containment Zone. So this is a tier list for the month of March, and we are featuring Enya Tempest as a new operative in this tier list. We did add another tier to this tier list, so you might be surprised on some of the placements. We're starting off with tier 5, and they were from tier 4. Now they're at tier 5. So again, I don't have any comment on both of them. They just needed to go down because we needed to adjust the tier in terms of the new breakthrough tier. So we're going to go with tier 4. Tier 4 doesn't have much change except for Enya Big Sis, which retains her rank at tier 4. The rest of these, Frisia, Marian, Life, Cherno, and Mauxir, went down from tier 3. So Enya is retained here at tier 4. Next up is going to be at tier 3. So for tier 3, we do have a change here. So these girls are from tier 2. They went down as well. And series is up a notch. She is actually together with Yao at this point for tier 3. For tier 2, we do have big changes that you might notice. Okay, so Freesia Little Sunshine is here, together with Chenxing the Observer as the supports. They are previously, most of them are previously in tier 1. Haru Absconditus actually I think, went down or is retained at tier 2. From what I know, Katya Blue Bolt actually went down a tier. So at a tier 2. Because again, power creep has dropped most of the DPS characters in this game. Again, that is why Haru Absconditus is actually at tier 2 as well. So next up is going to be a tier 1. Freesia Turbo is here together with Fenny Coronet, Chenxing, and Sears Kisana again drops. I think she drops one tier as well, due to power creep. And Ichel is here for the support at tier 1. So now we go to our tier 0.5. So this is how it shapes up. So Tess actually went up from tier 1 to tier 0.5 because of her huge role in Enya Tempest right now. Marlin Riptide, I think, went up from tier 1 to tier 0.5 again because of skill DPS needs. Bubu Geomancer, Cherno Enigma, Katya Dawnwing, and Life Infinite Sight. Simply, again, because of power creep, this is a result. Most of them would have to go down. And if you take a look at our tier 0, most of them are supports. Because supports don't usually get power creep. They usually retain their status in which tier they go. Sometimes they would usually go up instead of go down. So we have Akasha Kaguya. So she definitely goes up. She was from tier 0.5 before. Because of Enya Tempest, her value goes up. Yao Nightglow definitely goes up because of Shenxing Jade Arc. Enya Exuvia as well. We do have two Enyas here. We'll talk about the other Enya later. So Enya Exuvia is here. For skill DPS, Mauxer Shadowcan. There's no, you could not replace Mauxer with any of the supports right now, and Fedi Starshan as well. So these supports, they are mainly one of a kind, and they are, no one can replace them on what they do. So at least now for tier 0, we do have a lot of options at tier 0 for supports. Okay, going to these two. So these two here, Shenshi Jade Arc and Enya Tempest, they actually disrupted the meta in terms of power creep. Um, Again, a big disruption because both of their banners came after each other. So one is ballistic DPS, one is skill DPS. My only caveat with Enya Tempest is that she is going to be very dependent on Test the Magician if you want to pull off a big strike for her ultimate. Right now I don't see her as better than Chen Xing Jade Arc. So both of them are kind of toe to toe in terms of tier 0. So it's really, it really boils down to whether you like the gameplay of one or the other, but both of them are equally very powerful right now. And if you can just imagine, just 6 months after Life Infinite Sight came out, she's already power crept. So to tell you the truth, I'm expecting another spike during the second year anniversary of Snowbreak in terms of power creep. So the supports, I mean, it's not really an issue whether they're good or not. They're gonna be staying mostly where they are because of the value, unless another support similar to them is going to replace them in tier 0. So that's it. But supports are usually one of the best to level ups, and they don't, get power crept that easily. So again, Chen Xing Jade Arc, Enya Tempest, whether you like ballistic damage or skill DPS, they're here to stay for tier 0. Okay, so what do you think of the new tier list, guys? Any comments? And also, if you think that some of these ladies need to be in a different tier, please do comment in the comment section below. For now, I'm actually thinking of moving some of them, but I'd like to hear your comments first before we do for the next tier list for next month. Okay, guys, thank you very much for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.